Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be reviewing some of the best video games of all time now. I think we have over 100 games in this tier list, so I'm not going to faff about for too long. Just know, all these opinions are my own. If you disagree, let me know down below. Let me know what some of your favourite games of all time are. And if I've got any games down here that I think are bad, let me know why I should try them again. Let me know why you think they're good if you enjoy them. So, first up, we have Bioshock, which... God, we're going to be here for a very long time at this rate, right? A very good game. No. It hasn't aged too great, but the story is way up there. No, you know what? It's a very good game. Castlevania. Decent. Not my type of games, really, the Castlevania series, but they are very good games. Fallout New Vegas, if you're looking for a great Fallout RPG game. Definitely up there for me as one of the better Fallout games. The original Half-Life, good game, just hasn't aged that well. Street Fighter 2, good game. Super Smash, I must say, I've never played Smash. Team Fortress 2 was decent. It wasn't really for me though, to be honest. A lot of people go on about how great Team Fortress 2 is. I just didn't think it was that great. Until Dawn, good game, good decisions, lots of different options. However, it's not really much of a game, it's more an interactive movie. But I would recommend giving it a go. I think they gave it away a while ago for free on PS Plus. Warframe. Now, I haven't played Warframe since it first released. I played it when it first released because it was a free game at the time and I didn't have many games on my PS4. It was good at the time, but I just haven't played it since. Maybe that's one of the games that you guys will make sure that I go back and play. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. An amazing game, in my opinion. If we were talking PS exclusives, probably masterpiece, but all games as a whole, it's up there. Yakuza, I haven't played. Battlefield 1, very good. Not great though, in my opinion. Pro Skater 2, very good. Red Dead Redemption 2. No, I might get some hate for this, so I don't know whether I should lie. I just think it's a very, very good game. In terms of how it's made, masterpiece. Unrivaled in terms of production design, scale, scope, mechanics. It's a living, breathing world. But yeah, I never even finished the epilogue. It just dragged on a bit too long. I think I was 50 hours in and was only just getting within the first half of the epilogue. I say that, and then I finished The Last of Us 2 in 2 days. So I'm not sure why I'm complaining about a game being too long, but just pacing, I presume, is the reason why it wasn't up there for me. Dota 2, I must admit, haven't tried. Fire Emblem, haven't tried. Halo Reach is a great first-person shooter in my opinion. So much customization. The campaign was really good. An amazing soundtrack. If you haven't heard the soundtrack for Halo Reach, it brings back nostalgia, I can tell you that much. It's one of the last great Halo games. In lots of people's opinions, it is the last good Halo game. Sonic Mania, good game. Reminds you of past Sonic. If only Sonic was as good now as it used to be. I have no idea what this is. Rat Time. Batman Arkham City for me is another great game. Almost amazing, just hasn't aged too great. Jungle Party, never played it. Modern Warfare 3 is a good first-person shooter. Not very good, but good. Crash Team Racing, decent. It doesn't compare to Mario Kart. Mass Effect 2, very good game. Not great. Final Fantasy 7. Now, I've played the remake and I've enjoyed it. I never played the original. I haven't finished the remake, so I'll put it in good for now, but yeah, not up there for me. Watch Dogs was decent, great premise. I actually preferred the tone of Watch Dogs 1 to 2, even though I thought 2 as a game as a whole was better. Uncharted 3. Is it up there in great for me? Can I put it higher than Red Dead Redemption 2? probably not so for me. Uncharted 3 is a very good game. Metal Gear Rising, never touched it. Bloodborne. Now, Bloodborne's a great game. It's probably up here, but I'm crap at it. So for me, it's just a decent game. Metal Gear Solid 5 is a great game. It was my first Metal Gear game that I actually played, apart from, what was the prequel? Ground Zeroes. Yeah, it was good. But Phantom Pain is, my first full experience with a Metal Gear game. I've played some of the older ones since, but it is a great game. Great story. It's a game that I played and then gave up halfway through and came back a couple of years later to complete. Lego Star Wars 2 is also a great game. I'm sorry, I don't care. Might get flack for that, but go and play that on your DS. It's still as good as it always has been. Shadow of the Colossus, good game. XCOM 2 is a good game. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, very good game. GTA 4, very good. Metal Gear Solid 3, decent. Black Flag, very good. Now, Black Flag I think is a great game, but a lot of these great games are games I've played multiple times. Anything that's great and above has to be a game that I've played multiple times, and I just haven't played it multiple times. Never played Smite. Doom, very good. Borderlands 2 hasn't aged all that great, so good. Haven't played Final Fantasy 15. Watch Dogs 2 is a good game, slightly better than the original Watch Dogs. If it had the dark tone of the original Watch Dogs, could even be up in great, but it just doesn't. Must admit I haven't played any of the Dark Souls games. Shadow of War, decent, not as good as the first game. Need for Speed, must admit I haven't played it. Super Mario Odyssey, I think the problem for me is a lot of these games that are up here have to be slightly older. However, Mario Odyssey is a very good game. Is it on the level of those? No, so for me it's very good. A great 3D platformer. If you have a Switch, I really would recommend it. Devil May Cry 5 is a good game. Soul Calibur 6 I haven't played, I only played the demo. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that's controversial, it's just decent. Mortal Kombat 11, decent, the loot boxes ruined it. Modern Warfare, amazing, not quite masterpiece. Spec Ops isn't good enough in it for it to be a masterpiece, but the multiplayer and campaign are definitely masterpiece material. Warzone in that for me wasn't as good as Blackout and Black Ops 4. Not that it actually wasn't better, just it wasn't as replayable in my opinion. The original Doom, good game. Half-Life 2, very good. Is this League of Legends? I don't know what this is. I'm going to presume it's League of Legends. Overwatch. Ooh. I actually don't know where Overwatch would go for me. Decent, I just haven't played it enough. Crash Bandicoot, good, yeah. God of War 3, haven't played. Dragon Ball, don't care for. Far Cry 3. Top tier, it revolutionised first person shooters at that time, open world first person shooters. It was the first game to introduce like the towers that you had to take over and then it would unlock part of the map. Yeah, it's a really overused system now, and when you go back and play it, it does feel dated in that regard. But at the time, it was an amazing game. It's a game I've probably played like 5 or 6 times. The story's great. Vass is a great villain. Hoyt, like, I'm not sure, I get why he had to be part of the game, but when you have Michael Mando as Vass playing such a good villain, I don't get why you need to have Hoyt in the game at all. Sorry, my phone's just buzzing. Why is FIFA 20 in here? FIFA 20 It's a bad game, but I'm putting it in very good purely because last year at uni I had so much free time on my hands that I played it so much that my team was a god team. And that's the only reason it's in there for me. Tetris has to be like an amazing game. It's like one of the best games ever made. Not quite masterpiece because I'm not good at it. Fortnite. I hate it, but you can't deny the impact Fortnite's had on the industry, culture, everyone as a whole. Like, Fortnite most definitely has to at least be recognised as being a good game. World of Warcraft, don't care for it. Pokemon, don't care for it. God of War, great. It didn't resonate with me as much as it did with other people. However, I found the gameplay to be really good, the story to be compelling. I'm excited for the sequel with 4, especially if they go down the Ragnarok route, which it looks like they are. GTA 5. I think this is my first masterpiece for me, GTA 5. There's only one thing about the game that I didn't enjoy, and that is purely the fact that they've ruined multiplayer over the past couple of years. And to be honest with you, I still can't even get annoyed with him because of it, purely because the multiplayer is still so good and there's so much content, and that's the only reason why. Yeah, it's just a great game in my opinion. If you haven't already, by the way, I did a 1-hour deep dive review on GTA 5, why it's so great, why it had the impact that it did. It's had barely any views, so I'll leave it up in the corner for you right now, like up here. If you're interested, go and check it out and then come back to this video when you're done with it. Right, we've already been here 11 minutes, and if we scroll down and look at how many more games we've got to get through, quite a lot. So if you need to go and get a drink or anything after that plug, go and get a drink. Make sure you're settled. Horizon Zero Dawn is a very good game. The gameplay just wasn't good enough for me to get it up into those higher tiers, but it's still a very good game. Very good game. Yakuza 0 haven't played. Injustice 2, yeah, better than Mortal Kombat 11, so it's good. Oh, Lego Indiana Jones Trilogy, that is definitely a very, very good game. Like, what a game! That was such a good game. Lego, is this Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars? The Clone Wars, yeah, I think that's Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars, so it's going down there for me because I just honestly haven't played it. Mario Kart 8 is definitely a great game. Not perfect by any means, but it's Mario Kart. I mean, who doesn't like Mario Kart? Super Mario Galaxy, another great game. Minecraft. Is Minecraft a masterpiece? I don't think so. Monster Hunter World is the first bad game. I don't like it. It's just not for me. Me and one of my other friends downloaded it because another one of my friends is a big Monster Hunter fan. However, we just couldn't get into it after an hour. Like, it's so convoluted how you play with friends. I would have loved it if I could have played it with friends more easily, but you have to like shoot the beacon, sort of like Bloodborne, and so I just don't like it. It's not for me. Overcooked 2, good game. Can't really put it any higher than that. Counter-Strike, haven't played. Pac-Man. It's hard because you're ranking it against newer games. Like, you could have it any of these 3. I'm going to put it in great. Persona 5, decent. It's a really cool concept for me, but it's just too strange. Pokemon, haven't played. Do we put Pong? Nah, it has to be great. It can't be any higher than great because it's just too simple. Portal 2 is amazing. I don't care what you say. The original Portal's good, but Portal 2 is just perfect. Jackpot's Party Pack is very good. Resi 2, very good. I think that's Resi 4, very good in my opinion. Sekiro, too bad, so no. Haven't played Super Metroid, I must admit. Got some old Super Mario. Now, actually, I tell you what, I put Super Mario Galaxy there. I think I'm going to put Super Mario Galaxy 2 even higher. I think it's top tier in terms of games. Terraria, good, didn't quite, it didn't resonate with me that good. Skyrim. It's a game where I've played the first 10 hours of it so many times. I think it's harsh not to give it masterpiece. I think I'm going to go with amazing for now. Having said that though, I could easily bump it up to masterpiece later. We'll see what it looks like in a bit. Right, The Last of Us. For me, masterpiece. My favourite game ever made. The story is amazing, the pacing is great. The characters, I love all the characters. They all have their own motivations. It's grounded in a good way. Realistic. The cordyceps virus, like, I'm scared of hell of ants now purely because of the cordyceps. Not tainted by The Last of Us 2 in my opinion. I liked The Last of Us 2. I didn't think it was anywhere near as good as the first, but my opinion of the first hasn't been tainted by the sequel at all. Just Neil Druckmann, just calm down, get some people to check you every once in a while, because some of the decisions you make every once in a while are just stupid. Anyway, Breath of the Wild sort of disappointed me, you know. I was expecting it to be this like game to beat all games, but it wasn't. It was, people are going to get annoyed with me if I put in good. It was good though. It was good. It was fine. I don't know what Zelda game that Zelda game is, so I'm going to put it there. I genuinely don't know which Zelda game this is, but if it's the one I think it is, it's very good. I don't know which one it is. Uncharted 2. Where have I put Uncharted 3? Good. Yeah, Uncharted 2 was good. Lots of people think it's the best one. Not for me. Telltale The Walking Dead. Great. No gameplay at all, but if you go back to like 2012, everyone played that game, everyone cried at that game. The first series, really good. It was like watching a movie once again. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Great game. Not amazing in my opinion, but a very good CD Projekt Red game. Now we've got quite a few Yakuza games, so let me just get rid of these. Next up, Apex Legends. I think it's a very good game in my opinion. Got some more weird games, so we'll just get rid of them. Sorry if you have anything to do with those games. I love those games. I don't care for them. Apex Legends, yeah, very good. I preferred it to almost all of the battle royales that came out. Thought it was very good. Died off very quick, but it was very fun. Next up, we have the 2 Dishonored games. I think the first one's very good. Second one's good, purely because of story. Firewatch, decent. For Honor, very bad. Inside. Have I played Inside? I think so. I think it was decent. The Binding of Isaac. I was bad at that, so let's chuck that in decent too. Right, we have filled up the whole of this screen, so just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, right. Sorted that out. Jedi Fallen Order. Good game. Didn't live up to all the hype, but it was a good game. Actually, no, you know what? I'll put it in very good. It was very good. It wasn't amazing, though. Journey. Yeah, very good, easily. Left 4 Dead 2. Very good, easily. Limbo. Fuck that game because of the spider. That's all I have to say. Mortal. Haven't played. Outlast. Ooh. I'm not a big horror game fan, but I thought Outlast was good. Getting Over It. Never heard of it. Papers, Please is a very good game. Resident Evil Biohazard is a good horror game. In VR, it's almost a masterpiece. Roblox, masterpiece. Argue with me in the comments. It's a masterpiece. No, Roblox is fine. Rocket League is a great game. Beat Saber is an amazing game. As far as VR experiences, you can't really get much better than it. Silent Hill 2. I never really played Silent Hill that much, but that was good. The Sims 4, very good in my opinion. If there are any games that go into the have not tried them down here, I know you won't be able to see it, but I'll let you know. Infamous Second Son was good. Civ 6 was decent, not that great in my opinion. Spider-Man. Is it amazing? Yes, because it's the Amazing Spider-Man. No, it's alright, isn't it? It's good, it's good. Spore was decent. Wii Sports. Argue with me, Wii Sports is one of the best games ever made. It's genuinely sad. Everyone loved Wii Sports. Bully was very good. Deus Ex, haven't played. Deus Ex Human Revolution's a very good game. I've put Factorium, haven't played that. Fallout 4. Very good. Fallout 3. Good. Didn't like it as much. Fallout 76, horrible. Easily. Far Cry 5 was good. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, very good. Got some more World of Warcraft. CSGO, very good in my opinion. Gmod, very good in my opinion. Guitar Hero, decent. Heyday, fine. Hitman Blood Money, haven't played. Hotline Miami is a good game in my opinion. If you haven't played it, I would recommend it. Just Cause 2 is a very good game that brings back a lot of nostalgia. Kingdom Hearts I have not played. Then we have Life is Strange, which is a good game, and it's sequel, I think. Metro 2033, decent. Mountain Blade I have not played. Nier Automata I have not played. There's another game I haven't played. Another game I haven't played. Another game. Oh, Plants vs Zombies. Is Plants vs Zombies a great game? No, you can't put a mobile game as a great game in my opinion. Right, sorry, just had to readjust it again. This list is getting stupidly big. Prototype. It has not aged well at all. Rainbow Six Siege is a great game in my opinion. Really good. Saints Row 2 is a good game. Sniper Elite 3 I have not played. Stalker I have not played. The original Star Wars Battlefront 2, mwah, perfect. The new Star Wars Battlefront 2 is now a very good game. Do I put new Star Wars Battlefront 2 up in amazing? No, I don't think so. Super Hot, good. Great in VR, but just not that great of a game, to be honest. Undertale. I'm throwing tons of games that I haven't played in there. Animal Crossing. My God, I bought this and was expecting it to be great, but it was just alright. Haven't played Pokemon. Cuphead, good. Death Stranding, very good. Argue with me in the comment for all I care, but it just, yeah, it was alright. Grounded. Fucking more spiders so it can go away. Just Dance is a good game series, but it hasn't had a good game for a while. NBA 2K20 can go die in hell. I've got Persona 5 again, which I presume is the Royal version, but I do not care for that, so I'm putting it in have not played. Sly Cooper was good. Spec Ops The Line was great. Valorant, that can go fuck off. Crusade, some people are getting annoyed with me now. Crusader Kings was decent. More games I haven't played, and I've run out of space again, so just give me 1 second. Now I'm going to be honest, I'm so sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I can barely see myself anymore, to be honest. This list still have about this many more games to go, so by the end of this you're not going to be able to see a single thing that I'm doing, so I'm sorry. That I have not played. Dying Light. I've just been playing through that recently. So far it's good. Fall Guys is a great game purely because it's just fun. Half-Life Alyx is a great game. Last of Us Part 2. You could have been this. I might have to do like a Red Dead Redemption. I liked it more than Red Dead Redemption, so I've got to put it in the tier above. Oblivion's a very good game. Payday 2 is a good game. Then I've got even more games I have never played. Saints Row 3 is a great game in my opinion. Titanfall 2 is a great game in my opinion. Definitely, if you have not played Titanfall 2, you've missed out. That's all I'm going to say. It truly is a great game. Right. Not that many more left to go. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you for much longer. But next up we have Warzone. Very good, I suppose. More games I haven't played. A lot more games I haven't played here. So just bear with me 1 second whilst I get rid of all this crap that I've never played. Right, okay. I think I should hopefully now have got rid of all the games that I have never played. And there's a lot of bad ones in there. Oh, we've got some tasty games coming up, guys. I can tell you that much for free. Right, okay. So, next up, Subnautica. It's a decent game, not too much replayability. Dead by Daylight. It's a good game. I've just got to readjust once again. Okay, right. Untitled Goose Game. It's good. Batman Arkham Knight. Very good. Yeah, I guess it can go in very good. Flight Simulator. Very good. Ghost of Tsushima. Great. Cold War. I'm so tempted to put it in bad because it's really not that good of a game. It's not. It's bad. It's just bad. Oh, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, you're really bad. Not horrible because you're a good game underneath, but yeah, not good. I'm trying to check here where I put the original Doom. Yeah, Doom Eternal's also very good. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake is here, so I suppose... yeah, it's been good. It's been good so far. Next up, I'm about to probably shock you guys with an opinion in 1 second. Avengers, it's a bad game. The final game we finally got here all this time later. I'm sorry if you can't see a single thing, but I've got Hitman 3. It's not really bad. It's not bad. It's not decent. It's not just good. It's not very good. It's not great. I think it's amazing. If the story was slightly better, that's the only thing that's keeping me from putting it in masterpiece. I'm going to boost up one more game and then we'll have my top 15 games. I've just got to look in this list and decide out of all of these, which of these games is amazing. Which is amazing out of all of these? It's not The Last of Us Part 2. Batman Arkham City, maybe? That's a game I've played a lot of times. Sorry, I'm hungry. I've been recording for a while. I need some food. Rainbow Six Siege. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So, let's order these. I think Modern Warfare is almost perfection. It's as close as it can get. Spider-Man, Tetris, Minecraft. Hitman 3's all the way up there for me. Right. Okay, guys. Okay. We're done. We're done. This is my top 15 games of all time. Okay, guys. So, in at 15, we have Tetris. It's a classic. Who hasn't played it? 14, Portal 2. Probably the best co-op game ever made. 13, Rainbow Six Siege. It's just an amazing Twitch shooter in my opinion. It's tactical, it's slow, not too slow, tons of different operators, tons of fun to be had. 13 we have Beat Saber, probably the best VR experience on the market apart from maybe Half-Life Alyx. However, I've just played Beat Saber way much more and it's just so much fun. 12 we have Super Mario Galaxy 2, probably one of the best sequels ever made. It's a classic in my opinion. 11, just narrowly missing out on the top 10, we have Minecraft, pretty sure the second best selling game of all time. Who hasn't played it, especially with all the mods, all the continuous updates after all these years? It's a great game in my opinion. Just getting into the top 10, I'm not sure how it's made it here, but it has. Far Cry 3, one of the best first person shooters ever made in my opinion. Haven't thought about it now, it probably isn't in the top 10, but it's there, so deal with it. In at 9, one of my favourite games of this year, and it will probably be one of my favourite games of this generation, Hitman Trey. I platinumed this game, I loved it that much. If you haven't picked it up, it's on sale already I think. Definitely would recommend giving it a go. In at 8th we have Marvel's Spider-Man, a game that I platinumed within a week because it wasn't that long, but the story was great. It was just so much fun being able to swing through New York as Spider-Man. I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest. In its 7th, we have Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. What a great game. Story's amazing. The send-off for all the characters that we'd been invested in for over a decade is great. They knew how to handle their characters, unlike The Last of Us Part 2. It could be Naughty Dog's last ever good game. Probably won't be, but it could be. Sneaking in, I've snuck it in here. Number 6, Titanfall 2. Honestly, probably the best campaign in any first person shooter ever made. It's sci-fi at its best. The relationship you get with BT, amazing. Some great multiplayer as well. Perfect in my opinion. Just getting into the top 5. I'm not sure how it's managed to get in here when I've never properly fully completed the game, but I think that just shows just how great it is. The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, who doesn't know that amazing Skyrim music? It's just a great game in my opinion. This game would be a masterpiece if it wasn't for the fact that it's a top 3. Modern Warfare, amazing campaign, great multiplayer. It includes Warzone as part of it, so that just makes the package even more worthwhile. Another game which I happily platinumed. The only bad part about it is Spec Ops. If Spec Ops was at the level of Modern Warfare 2, it would easily be a masterpiece in my opinion. Rounding up the top 3, in 3rd place, Wii Sports. Genuinely, I have my Wii down here in my thing. I pop on Wii Sports every once in a while, do some bowling, do some boxing, do some golf. Tennis. Who doesn't love the tennis in Wii Sports? I mean, the tennis in Wii Sports is just perfection in my opinion. The only bad part about Wii Sports is baseball. It's just not very fun, but that's probably because I am English. Right, top 2 guys. Now, a lot of you are going to disagree with my number 1. I know that already. But deal with it. Okay, cool. Second, GTA 5. As I said before, if you haven't already, I've done a whole 1 hour long video on it. It completely bombed in terms of views, so if you could, I would love it if you guys could go and check it out. Even if you put it on in the background, it's a great watch in my opinion. Perfect game. Just go watch that if you want to hear my opinion on it. But rounding off the top 15, by far the best game ever made, in my opinion, is The Last of Us. Whoa. Will you be The Last of Us? Honestly, I think I'm going to make a full length video on this game because it's just perfect. The only little niggle I have with it is that it feels slightly outdated in terms of gameplay. But they're apparently doing a remaster. If you mess with any of the story, if you just straight remaster it and don't change anything, fine, I'll have it. But if you mess with the goddamn story, Naughty Dog, leave the story, please. Please stop messing with it. It's a perfect game. Just leave it, please. Please. ASMR. Thank you. Fucking Naughty Dog, I hate you, Neil Druckmann. I hate you so fucking much. You used to be perfect. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop getting upset and crying over The Last of Us Part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. My throat, as always, when I do these tier list videos, completely gone. I'm out of breath because I just talk at a stupid rate. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every single time that I go live or upload a brand new video. I'm also doing an MCU review series at the minute, so if you're interested in anything Marvel, make sure to check that out. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow on our next video. Bye guys.